Computer. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I have a channel here on my YouTube channel, a playlist that I feature network and industry experts and resources with my network to share all the great, amazing people out there that I know and network with. So I have today with me Staci Bender Epstein, the founder of B Group. She's super spectacular, and we met a while back. So I brought her on to share about her business and what she does. So she's a talent acquisition agency, tons of background in marketing and all kinds of areas. So tell me a little bit about B Group and what you're all about and what you do.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. This is super fun, and I always love the way we met. I've never had to cancel on someone a couple times, but I am so glad we are now friends, and here we are.
You're not
So,
supposed to
yeah,
share that publicly.
you know
You just
what?
got me
It's
in all kinds of
okay.
trouble. Just kidding.
It happens, and it's life,
Gotcha.
and sometimes we just have to reschedule things. So let's see. So my whole background is what got me to here we are today at B Group
Yes.
9 years later, in marketing in my past. And how I started this is I started placing people kind of for fun and for free, which turned into a business. And now we are in the business of placing people. And we do it, it's industry agnostic, more skill set focused. So we do a lot in marketing and sales placement in all different kinds of companies, both on the permanent placement side and on the contingency staffing side.
Excellent. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit of an idea of a group that you worked with that, you took them from where they were at, what kinds of, difficult things you were seeing, what sort of issues they were having, and kind of how you helped them and how you helped them grow where they needed to grow.
Yeah. Ooh, let's see, one story. I could take something like actually as of today and what I
Sure.
was
Have at it.
emailing a client before. So we are working with a manufacturing client who hasn't had a lot of success in hiring a digital marketing manager. And what we bring to the table is that expertise of like not only just the hard skills that you need, right? Like the bullet points of 5 to 7 years experience, and I need SEO experience and all of this, but really sort of the personality, almost someone who's going to fit within the culture and all the things of reading between the lines of just those bullet points. And we feel great about it. We understand the business. We've visited the site on site, and we really
Nice.
work to identify a couple candidates that really will bring all of the expertise they need with that personality and drive and enthusiasm, and really can take that digital marketing to the next level of the manufacturing company. So we are proud to
Awesome.
really understand the challenges that our clients face and be able to bring them a few candidates who are really going to do the job. We've worked with like drone propulsion companies to manufacturing to, SaaS companies. We really love understanding what the challenges are and being able to bring a few candidates to the table and having our clients have a hard time figuring out and deciding which candidate is the best. And also another, I forgot, well, there's a lot of great success stories, but we started working with a client in Bethesda, Maryland, and they're looking for a few marketing individuals. And we've really enjoyed working with their team and figuring out who those right individuals are for different roles.
And what are some of the ways that you do that? How do you really make sure you're selecting the right people?
Yeah, so I think another reason I started this company, I don't have a recruiting background. I spent 1 year in IT staffing on the sales side back in like 2005. My husband, who is my business partner, has a very, successful career in staffing. But how we recruit is, I think, what makes us a little bit different. Look, at the end of the day, we're another staffing company. So I know a lot of what we do does look like other companies, but we really go to our network first and see who can we tap into to find the specific skill set and the candidate that we're looking for. And beyond that, yes, we are on LinkedIn a lot, but we really go to our networks first and tap into that. So if we're looking for a digital marketing person, I'm going to go to all the digital and marketing folks that have been in my background and in my career and say, hey, do you know anyone who has this specific expertise? And that's sort of how we go first. So we play to our network, and then, we'll do all of the normal recruiting stuff on LinkedIn and beyond. But we don't post any of our jobs on job boards. We really don't play on job boards. So we're really relying on our background and our networks.
Totally. You have access to a pool of wonderful people. So
Yeah.
that's where you get your quality candidates from. Do you have
Yeah.
anything in particular coming up that you'd like to share, or any other exciting, new things coming into to B Group, or anything else you'd like to share about it?
Oh, I mean, I think a topic that we are exploring more and
Yes.
educating ourselves on is the topic of neurodiversity. And I think that plays so much into what we do as a company and speaking with people every day. Um, it's no longer, they're trying not to label it as disability and disorders, but more of, right, neurodivergent, neurotypical, or folks that may not have, something that may impede them from doing a job correctly, or on the same path as somebody else who's
Yes.
neurotypical. But just educating ourselves and educating our clients on that. I mean, everybody interviews different. There's
Yes.
assessments. Someone who's neurotypical is going to have a very different assessment than someone who's neurodivergent. It doesn't mean they can't do the job. It means they just may need to have different tools available to them. And educating ourselves on that, I just think is so imperative in this world, especially in working with Gen Z and different generations than ourselves. Um, so that's just something I am really personally excited about and bringing into our company. But we speak constantly to all different groups. I'm speaking to a 40 women tomorrow in the financial space on how do you advance in career and the topics of networking. I do think a common thread in my career, and I think everybody, and what makes me successful is networking and my network. It is probably the most valuable thing I have
Yes.
available to me.
Yes, that's a important piece of information. Yes, your network is your net worth, as they say.
That is
Um,
true.
so where would you like everybody to connect with you and look out for you? Because what I was going to say is maybe you'll be having more, events or webinars around
Yeah.
that topic in the future, since it's such a strong, interest and passion of yours as well. So like maybe you'll be doing that. So where else would you like people to connect with you and be on the lookout for you and what B Group is doing?
Yeah, so you can always visit our website, which is bgroupconnects.com. But I'd also say for anybody out there who's listening and wants to connect, on LinkedIn is probably the best. It's where we post most of our content. And my name is Staci. I guess you can find me as Staci Bender or Staci Bender Epstein. And it's StaciBenderEpstein.
Excellent. Very good. Anything else you'd like to share? I really appreciate you taking the time to join me today and share all of your, exciting things coming for B Group with my network and my audience. So anything else you'd like to share?
No, that is it. I just appreciate you having me on, and it's been such a pleasure getting to know you as well, Jen.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jen Carpenter, Secure and Savvy Solutions. I have a bunch of awesome playlists there that are my Sweet and Sassy podcast. And then this is my network and industry resources playlist. I have music, motivational videos, all kinds of things that are just right there on my YouTube channel. So in general, connect with me also on LinkedIn. And thank you for joining me today. Look out for this video at the next video comes out at the end of each month. So right now we're going to be sharing this for the month of June, at the end of June here coming up. And then each month these videos come out at the end of the month. So thank you for your time today and hope you got tons of value. Please connect with Staci Bender Epstein.